From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Wednesday, January 11th, 2023. I'm D-Ray Knight. This is what's going on. Governor Kristi Noem started the 2023 State of the State with a clear message: South Dakota is thriving. Noem's speech kicked off the 2023 legislative session and set the tone for her office's priorities as lawmakers gather over the next 3 months to work on legislation. Noem spoke on her desire to eliminate the state sales tax on groceries.
When I was standing there at dozens of grocery stores running the checkout line talking to people, about 1 out of every 4 shoppers had to go put something back on the shelf because they didn't have enough money to pay for it. It was shocking. Folks, listen, South Dakotans need this relief. And it's not up to us to pick and choose how they use their extra dollars that are in their pocket.
Lawmakers now begin a 9-week session with all eyes on what they might do with the state's $423 million surplus. The trial of a New York man accused of murder is underway in Rapid City. Amy Rose has the story.
The trial for artisan Absolu is underway in Rapid City. Absolu is charged in the murders of Ashley Nagy, Charles Redwillow, and Dakota Zeisser in 2020. Jury selection for the trial began Monday. If convicted, Absolu could face up to life in prison. He is not facing the death penalty after prosecutors missed a notification deadline for such a decision in 2021.
As one K-9 gets ready to retire from the Rapid City Police Department, another gets ready to take its place. But first, it needs a name. So the Rapid City Police Department is enlisting the help from General Beadle Elementary. Students are being asked to channel their creativity to help choose a name for the new service K-9. The 3-year-old Dutch Shepherd was recently flown in from the Netherlands to be trained as a dual-service K-9. Its primary role will be to help locate illegal drugs, as well as suspects and evidence. Once named, both the dog and handler will go through 12 weeks of training before going into service. In national and international news, we have some breaking news as a computer outage at the Federal Aviation Administration has brought flights to a standstill across the U.S., with hundreds of delays quickly cascading through the system at airports nationwide. The FAA ordered all U.S. flights to delay departures until 9 a.m. Eastern, though airlines said Wednesday that they were aware of the situation and had already begun grounding flights. At 8:30 a.m. Eastern, there were more than 3,700 delayed flights within, into, or out of the U.S. More than 550 were canceled. The federal government may max out its borrowing limit soon. Amy Rose has the details.
The federal government is on track to max out on its $31.4 trillion borrowing authority as soon as this month. That starts the clock on an expected standoff between President Joe Biden and the new House Republican majority. Both political parties' ability to navigate a divided Washington will be tested with the fragile global economy at stake. Once the cap is hit, the Treasury Department will be unable to issue new debt without congressional action. The government could be at risk of defaulting, possibly in midsummer, unless lawmakers and the Democratic president agree to lift the limit on the U.S. government's ability to borrow.
The Mega Millions prize has grown again to an estimated $1.35 billion after there was no winner of the lottery's latest giant jackpot. The numbers drawn late last night were 7, 13, 14, 15, 18, and a mega ball of 9. Mega Millions says the prize for the next drawing on Friday night is the second highest in the game's history. There have been 25 drawings over 3 months since the last time a player matched all 6 numbers and claimed the jackpot. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center. There's a slight chance of snow this morning with a high of 40. Low tonight, 21. And that was your Daily Slice for Wednesday, January 11th, 2023. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by D-Ray Knight with Amy Rose. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jacquez. I'm D-Ray Knight. Have a great day.